We back for another episode of Straight Talk with Post-Grad Recruits. What's going on, fellas?
What's up, Coach?
What's good, baby? How you doing?
We got Storm here with us tonight. Team underrated.
That's exposure, man. That's exposure.
Oh, I thought he was just telling my name and then saying your team. My bad. Yeah.
No. My name
exposure.
I'm waiting to see what he's gonna say. I'm waiting to see his reaction.
Right.
I'm waiting to see his reaction, man. We gotta get DeJuan Harris on here because because that's team underrated right there, and I know he ready to talk. But we got Storm on team exposure, man. She was trying to get that dub this year. He got the dub the first year, year one, team exposure. Kicked off the series and made the history in the books. Team exposure won the first ever Post-Grad Recruits Bowl. And last year, Team Underrated came through with the win. I forgot what that score was, but it won about they almost won. Y'all needed one more touchdown or something. Like y'all was after one or something.
I think it was like 12-6 or 13-6 or something like that.
It's always low scoring games.
To the 1 yard line. I mean, but you gotta understand, because we also threw 5 interceptions.
Oh yeah.
I mean, when you factor in 5 interceptions, along with we losing by 1 point and still having a chance to win it, at the end of the game, it says a lot. But I don't want to make excuses. We lost. We got an L. I'm coming back to win.
Hey, Coach Williams, Livingston College said he coming to get every dog in the game. They say they coming, and I believe him. Coach Williams got an eye for talent, man. So he know when he see talent, he know. He ain't one of them coaches who, saying they see the potential. He's one that sees the potential in a player and like, all right, he a dog. You know what I mean? He can see all the attributes. So Livingston College said they was gonna come and get all the dogs, and I believe him too. I believe him. But last year, it was a close one. It's always a low scoring game. The first year it was like 0-0 the whole game until that field goal, right?
Yeah, field goal won it. But
y'all drove down the field like the last minute. Y'all drove down the field.
Yeah, critical plays, man. Critical drive, critical plays. Definitely came through with the kick to win the game. Blessed for that. Blessed for that.
Man, that's just a testament to the type of talent that be in this game, man. Because for it to be low scoring games like that, you know what I mean? The quarterback game, it's a lot for them to learn in 3 days. So I mean, the quarterbacks this year, I think these are some. I think they're better quarterbacks in my opinion. The quarterbacks we had were decent, but I think these are better quarterbacks. So I think they'll be able to pick it up and be able to make some plays in this game. But I mean, it's still a testament to the players because I mean they're not playing against scrubs. Like they playing against some competition, other than what they've been playing with against all season.
No doubt, and I believe this year quarterback group, definitely has a lot to show, but I think they're gonna get it done, and that's the vocal point of every game, what your quarterbacks look like, who's the ooh and ah guy, who's gonna throw the best balls, and honestly, man, on practices is where we find out a lot about everybody, But we'll get into it.
Yep. Yeah, and last year, I wish Fox was on here. I wish DeJuan Harris was on here. Because me and him had a conversation. The first year, I mean, we kind of going back to the same format as we did the first year. Jake Allen says, like OTAs in the NFL, you know what I mean? And Fox, DeJuan Harris, last year, hey, y'all got into him off rip. The first meeting. It was the first meeting. Both teams went in on both teams. First meeting because guys were late. So guys they was a couple of seconds late and went in on them because listen, man, the guys that coaching this game are all guys who play on the highest level, you know, college to NFL, you know, and some caliber coaches, and everybody knows what it takes to get to that point. So I mean, the guys gonna be treated like professionals. It's fun, you know what I mean? It's still a fun game, and everything's supposed to be fun, you know, but still they here for a mission and a business trip, and the coaches that coach the game are dedicated to making sure that they achieve that mission. You know, everybody wants to win, but at the end of the day, the win is getting that athletic scholarship at the end of the day.
Right.
You know, so I mean, so it gets intense, especially with it being 1-1 series. This is supposed to be the last year that, you know, the board members are coaching in the game. That last year was supposed to be it, but we said we had to run it back one more time. So the board members said we're gonna coach one more time, and then we're gonna re-up and find some more coaches for the future, and change it up every year after that. But so let's get into it, man. Let's talk about some of these players. Storm, who's somebody, you know, I know you done wrote notes and everything. Who's somebody that you excited about, man, that you know that y'all got over there at Team Exposure?
Like I said, man, you know, I'm gonna definitely show both my quarterbacks some love. You probably gonna have to help me pronounce the last names, but Bryce and Rome, I think they're two outstanding quarterbacks. Rome has very good mechanics. He moves well in the pocket. Placement of his balls. That's what I like the most when I watch him. Placement of his balls, where the ball go. He's throwing the receiver open. Definitely facing pressure throwing. He does a very good job of. And then Bryce, on the other hand, he moves well in the pocket. Has a great, well, I won't say great. Has a good deep ball. Has a good deep ball. Touch throw on the long ball. I need to see it, and that's another thing with these quarterbacks, man. You know, they have a lot of good upside to them, and I'm talking about my own team here. They're having a lot of good upside to them, but, you know, film is film. Highlight tapes are highlight tapes. You know, I'm not one that like to watch highlight tapes, especially if it's not, you know, all A+ plays. When I see, you know, average plays on highlight tape, I start to wonder and question what's going on. But as I say, man, I can't wait to get in person with them and work with them and see what they do in practice and see how they do with, you know, all the other elite talent around them. I know Rome has a 3.5, and I know Bryce has a 2.5. So, you know, GPA is always important. I get asked daily about my guys' transcripts and GPA, so you can't say much without throwing that in there.
Yeah, but here's a little bit of his Kuntz right here. Here's a little bit of Kuntz film. Okay. Right here, Bryce Kuntz.
Yeah, he has a nice deep ball, man, but I want to see other throws. You know, I want to see other throws. I want to see the quick throws. I want to see the throws that's going to get us down the field. You know, I'm not here to be nice. I'm not here to be, you know, patting people on the back. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth from what I see.
Yep.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna tell you the truth from what I see, and especially, like I said, they're on my team, so I'm definitely, you know, my first meeting is gonna be, you know, very honest with people, because, you know, they're here to get offers and they're here to get better.
Yep.
You know, and what I see, man, is strictly, you know, like I say, he has a good deep ball, but hell, how many times we gonna throw a deep ball in the game? I mean, I mean,
college coaches want to see, they want to see, can you throw that out? You know what I mean? Can you throw the quick game? Because everybody wants the quick game.
Come on. I mean, you got to move the ball down the field.
Right.
I mean, we can't go verticals every play. And then, you know, with the screen game, and then, you know, like I said, he's athletic. It shows on the film. He does move around the pocket very well. But like I said, man, I want to see more throws. I want to see all the throws you can make. I think there's 9 on the tree, on the route tree, and we need to see what type of you can make. Going to Rome. Yeah, going to Rome. He's definitely one of the guys he shows a lot of other throws on it other than deep balls. But here again, you know, it's going to be exciting to see what they do when they get around.
So fun fact about Rome is his dad played a little bit in the NFL. His dad played BYU a little bit. He played at BYU and went to the NFL a little bit. He a little modest about it. He said he was backup, but hey, if you made it to the NFL as a quarterback, you still made it. You know, like that's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? So I mean, he got a little bit of genetics in there, but you like you said, he doesn't throw just the deep ball. He shows a little bit of variety in his throws. This is post-grad film. He shows a little bit more in his high school film than he does in his post-grad film. But I always
scrambling throws.
You like 6'5" too, right, Coach?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 6'5", 210.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, all the quarterbacks are pretty tall. I think Chance is the shortest quarterback.
The shortest one. Like
he's the underdog. Yeah. He's the underdog in this game, and I'm excited to see him. I'm excited to see how he comes in and commands the game with all these quarterbacks, who are the prototypical, quarterbacks that coaches are looking for. And he's a pocket passer too. So he's more of a pocket passer.
One thing about Chance, man, I definitely played against him my last game, so I got to see him up close and personal.
Right. So I mean, yeah, he a pocket passer, more of a pocket passer. And we got a special one that he's more of a runner. Courtney Davis from Flight. We got Courtney Davis from Flight. I don't think y'all seen him, but he's already
6'6" guy.
Huh?
The 6'6" guy?
Yep, Courtney Davis.
So does he automatically go to underrated? I'm confused.
He automatically goes to underrated.
That's crazy. I don't understand how that's possible.
So
break down the rule for me.
So we had DJ Austin who was playing it. He got picked up for team underrated. And for recruitment reasons and purposes, he had to back out of the game, which makes sense. So now with that, that left team underrated with one quarterback. So now team underrated gets Courtney Davis. And Courtney Davis he just got in. He's the one that we've been eyeing for a while.
That's
but
a good pickup.
He is a good pickup, man. I'm gonna try to find his film so people can see. I think Courtney Davis got a couple of offers recently. But I mean, he's the one that uses his legs. They just played in the semifinal game in the NPJ conference championship. He made some decisions that I don't think he should have made, but they all learn. It's a learning curve. I mean, they still technically freshmen in college.
Right.
So I mean, it's fair for him to do so. But he's gonna be a good one, man. He's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be these fun to see quarterbacks.
Right. No, one thing these quarterbacks got to understand is what they're trying to what they need to put on their film. And as far as going through a whole list of things, I mean, the one thing they need to see is touch on long throws. You need to have touch on long throws. You need to have touch on screen throws. Those are the two really biggest things that these college coaches and these people do. And then the velocity across the middle. I mean, you got to put some zip around that middle, man. These defensive backs and these defensive guys and these schemes on defenses, man, they're very tight. So, just the way you critique your film and make your film and put, one play, two play, three play is very important.
That's fact. That's fact. I mean, and that quick release, man, making sure you show how quick your release is. I know a lot of quarterback. I mean, you see some film and they cut it off and you can't really see the release. That's what coaches want to see. Courtney gonna be he's gonna be the wild card of the game, I think. Because he uses his legs a little bit more than the others.
He went to wide.
Oh yeah. He's from your way.
Yeah, but it's
from your way.
Football. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So he from Archer way.
Yeah,
Archer,
okay.
we got a few. I think we got a few that's from the Maryland area this year.
Bryce went to a school in I want to say Howard County, Maryland. Yeah, Howard County. So when I saw Bryce highlight film, I was like, oh, we got some DMV guys on playing the game. That's what's up.
Right. So Bryce Kuntz, yeah. So Kuntz, that makes Courtney Davis. I think it's a few more. I can't remember, but we got a few. So I mean, that's the quarterback game, man. So, I mean, we can talk about quarterbacks. That's a whole segment by itself. We can talk about them all night because there's a lot of good quarterbacks in post-grad this year. We did a whole thing about the year of the quarterback, post-grad quarterback. Yep. So I mean, coaches, if y'all looking for quarterbacks, y'all can get one from post-grad and still have them for the next 4 years. So and develop them. Exactly. I mean, that's a steal, dog. Like, come on, man. I mean, all these guys are a steal. You can get these guys from post-grad and develop them. I mean, I know the transfer portal and stuff, but I kind of feel like that's slowing down a little bit. What y'all think?
I don't know if it ever slowed down, to be honest.
You don't think so?
Nah, I just think teams are just gonna reload. I mean, you see Jimbo, they just let go Jimbo Fisher over at A&M. So whenever a new coach come in, he gonna bring his luggage too, like Dion did. So I think,
Coach, I'm not gonna lie.
Reload.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Coach. That transfer portal ain't closed, man. You know, I consistently talk to college coaches every day, and they tell me, man, it's only and especially the teams that want to do something next year, especially the teams that want to take a leap. They're trying to do something, man. They tell me, man, They only got a certain amount of spots for 2024s, man. They're trying to go to that transfer portal and trying to get somebody that, that they can start right away.
Right.
They're not waiting for nobody out of high school to develop. They want somebody right now. They're trying to win some games.
Right. They're trying to stay their jobs. So it's a whole different level, man. It's a whole different level. But they're asking these kids that are coming out of high school, hey, if you can ball, if you can act grown, take care of responsibilities, do your work, stuff like that, then you can play. But that's really hard for a kid that is coming out of high school going into college.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wish it was easy. I wish I could say everybody can do it. I wish I can say even if you got the tools and the tangibles to be that way, you still gotta act your age. And it's hard for boys, man. It's hard for guys, especially when they ain't been there before.
Right. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So I mean, I think it goes from the.
Depends on the person.
I agree 100%.
Depends on the person. If you're a guy that can actually go in and no doubt.
So who you got, Archer? Who's in the game that you excited to see, man?
For team underrated, man. We talk about him. He was we were looking at top 10 highlights that one week. I'm gonna keep bringing his name up.
Nick Venesia.
Nick Venesia. I think he can ball. I think he's smart. I think he's dynamic. I think he's about 5'11" receiver. He can make some plays. He found open spots. He got some speed on him. He could catch. Had a one-handed grab for the top 10 plays of the week you had. He can move. I think he's pretty dynamic. I think he can play. I think he's gonna be a problem whenever he go next at the next level. I just think his football IQ and his athleticism on the field will translate pretty nicely as he matures on and while playing receiver.
Yeah, Nick. Now, have you seen Nick? Have you seen Nick Coach?
Of course I have. Yes, sir. I've seen Nick.
They had that pick. Didn't they?
They did. No, he's definitely a talented player, man. He reminds me of definitely finds his own. Definitely smart. You can tell that he knows what coverage is coming at him. That's why I tell receivers all the time, man. When you get off that ball, man, you need to be looking. You need to be looking at what coverage, because I got a lot of option routes. I got a lot of determine what the defense is running, this is determining your route. And if you're not looking or you don't understand how to dissect those things, you really, you're really gonna run the wrong route. But him, I just feel like he trusts the game plan, obviously, that he's running, and then he just he fixes things, man. The route can say this way, but if the man's is right there, he's just gonna turn sooner.
Exactly.
It's just a lot of things that smartness goes into play when you play inside receiver, and he shows a lot of it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, everything you said is true, man. I mean, he quick. He runs good routes. He got good hands. I mean, so I'm excited to see what happens for Nick. I mean, Nick bounced around a little bit, so that's a little bit of his high school story. So because of that, bouncing around, that didn't help too much because you can't find him. So that's a little bit of his story. He just tried to. The reason why he went post grad is to have a solid year of playing, where and then where he can show that he has the talent. I mean, and we got other receivers that are some dogs in this game. Who y'all got? Exposure. Who y'all got over there? You got any receivers that you've been looking at? No, you had one.
Course.
You had one, but
of course. I think this receiver talent, this receiver pool is probably one of the best we done had here, man. As far
I think
as
so too.
people that can go get it, from each individual. I feel like this is a very strong receiver class. And that's why I'm very excited for these quarterbacks and these receivers. I'm very excited, man. I think it's going to be a whole bunch of bombs away.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a more offensive game than it has in the past.
I think these DBs better be ready.
I do too. Now, there's some DBs. We got some DBs now.
I snagged 2 of them.
For sure.
I snagged 2 of them just because of what I'm seeing in this wide receiver group. I'd rather have 2 solid corners than have question marks.
I mean, we got Wes Anderson.
You don't want to be on the island by yourself.
I mean, that list goes. I think we actually got a stronger pool of linebackers this year as well than in the previous years. I mean, we've always had we always have good linebackers, but we have more of them this year. I think we invited more linebackers. I mean, it all depends on the defensive scheme. Because usually, what defense do y'all usually run in the game?
Say it again.
Yeah.
What defense do y'all usually run in the game?
I'll say a 3-4, 4-3. Probably 1 or 2 high. I mean, it just depends on who we have back there, who we trust back there. But yeah, typically, I mean, especially in a bowl game, we're not gonna.
Yeah, because I think Team Underrated usually run with a 3-4. And so I mean they utilize their quarterbacks a lot. I mean they linebackers a lot. So I mean I think this is gonna be some good linebackers this year. Don Prep, we got one from Don Prep. We got him late. He's a good one. They're explosive, man. Let me see. East Coast Prep. So we got and he ain't even been drafted yet. So I'm about to show y'all this guy from East Coast Prep, man. He is explosive. He's explosive. I saw him.
Linebacker, right?
Linebacker, yeah. I saw him, man, and I'm like, and he don't run to hit people. He run to run through people. And I think that's a lot of the linebackers that we have. Braylon Rice. He running. He trying to run through people. And I think honestly, I think all the linebackers we have are the same. Have kind of the same. I think we went for the same breed of linebacker this year. With guys who just they come in violent.
Right.
They playing violent and they running through you.
And here again, as a linebacker, these are the things that when you watch these films, these are the things that you need to see. I need to see open field tackling in space. I need to see tackling at the line of scrimmage. I need to see blitz tackling. I need to see pursuit tackling and tackles for loss.
Right.
And obviously disengaging the block with tackles, you know, and then the last but not least, can you cover? Can you go and cover, see what's going on, and then react to the ball and go get it? So there's a lot of things that I'm excited to see what these linebackers can do.
Yep.
Right. Let me see. Let's start this over. Yeah, man. The kid, like I said, let me see. And he playing running back right there. I didn't even know he played that.
It makes a better linebacker if you know what the running back doing.
Right. Look, catching picks and everything, man.
Nowadays,
man, that's
that
the
awareness,
last thing.
that
You can catch
awareness.
a pick. You can catch
Man,
a pick and
listen.
change the game at linebackers. The wrap.
Man, we
See,
should have
got drafted yet.
Not even linebackers.
He's coming up. He was a late entry. He's a late entry. We just found him. We just found him. So I'm excited to see who end up getting him because we already got a strong D line too. I mean, this game is gonna be exciting. It's gonna be an exciting game. I'm telling you, because the defensive players in this game are explosive. They not just running to make a play. They running to make a statement. You know, they run to make a statement.
Put your name on it. Put your name on the paper,
physical.
son.
They physical. I mean, they playing fast. They playing physical. And they know what to do. You know what I mean? And that's what I always tell guys. You know, just play fast and be physical. That's all I need you to do. And know your assignment.
He's stepping up. You know, he ain't even, you know, as a linebacker, you play run first, not pass first. I hate linebackers that want to step back and play pass like they safeties.
Your first step forward.
Your first step always forward. Always.
Right. He ain't the fastest, but you see he gets to the football though. You know what I mean? He ain't blazing speed, but he does his job. He's playing where he needs to play at. And he makes solid tackles.
Yeah, that exactly. Exactly.
I see every play he's downhill first.
Exactly.
Need a hammer.
Exactly. And I'm trying to figure out why. I mean, this guy, if you haven't watched Braylon, you need to
what's his name?
Braylon Rice.
Put him on my list. Braylon. You better not pick me with him.
Braylon Rice. Who got the next pick?
Time out. Coach, time out. You saying Braylon from River City Post?
No, he's from East Coast. He's the first. He's actually the first player we've had from East Coast Prep.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we haven't had a guy from. He's the first representative from East Coast. We haven't had anyone from that organization yet. So he's gonna. You see, man, he punishes, man. He punishes. Man, I'm excited to see him. I'm excited to see him, man. And you put him behind one of these D linemen that we have playing, and it's gonna be a fun game to watch. That's for sure. It's gonna be a fun game to watch. Like I said, all the linebackers. Let me see if I can find another linebacker.
You got a linebacker from Don Prep. You got a linebacker from one of our linebackers, Briar. Am I saying it right? From River City Prep.
From River City?
Yeah, Briar, number 8.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I said, they running through.
Yeah, you got a lot of good ones.
Coming for what they want you to film. I think this is Fountain City right here. And Don Prep was a late one too. Oh, Kobe Bowling. That's what you talking about. Kobe Bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kobe Bowling from Fountain City. Let me see. Let's see if I can find his film real quick. Yeah, he's another one that's explosive. There you go. So yeah, I'm excited to see these guys, man. I really am. Let's see. Man, so I mean the receivers are fast, the linebackers are explosive, and he going to get it too. I mean they chasing you down.
Downhill, yep.
They coming downhill. So I mean the running backs got to be on their A game. This game. I mean they're gonna have to be ready to play. And I think we got some nice little scat running backs. We got some scat running back. We got a hard nosed running back. In Harris, DeJuan Harris. He picked him up. I think just because of the last name, but Harris runs hard as well. So
hey,
I mean,
Coach, this is going to be a game where people are going to have to come and bring what they got. I mean, there's going to be a lot of questions and a lot of answers that need to be answered after the game. This is going to be whatever you say you can do, you need to show it in this game.
Right. Facts.
You need to show it in this game. Because there's a whole lot of people saying, I can do this, I can do that. This is going to be the game to show it in.
Yeah,
it is.
You got to show up, man. It's going to be people watching. And honestly, man, one of the things that I'm doing, whoever's listening or whoever's on is listening to this after he posts it, we trying to get college coaches to this game, man.
Period.
We believe that this is we believe that this is, the best class we had as far as talent, and we want people to see it. And we want people to see it. And we want people to honestly, even if they can't make it, with the broadcast and the live viewing, I know I'm going to show it to a lot of people. So I mean, I'm selling the game. I'm not even, I'm selling my players as well. But hey, if they don't like my players, I'm like, it's 60 of them here.
Right.
And man, I want you to see them.
So you say that I want to see what Cam Anderson does in this game with this amount of talent. That's what I'm interested in seeing. Because Cam Anderson is 6'5", he's about 180. I mean, he makes some catches. He a dog. He makes some catches.
He a go-getter. Sure.
But he's still a rookie, kind of, to the game. He's a basketball player.
No, I understand. I mean, I had a good chance of seeing him in person. Train and do a lot of things. I mean, I wish the guy had a lot more time, man, because he's a special talent, and whoever picks him up gonna get a steal. Is gonna get a steal. Right.
And I think let me see if I can find some of his catches, man, because I mean 6'5", and he makes. I mean he's 6'5", but he can move. You know what I mean? He's not moving like a tight end. But what do you think? Do you think he can be built into a tight end eventually, or is he a wideout?
Honestly, Coach, he needs a good wide receiver coach that's gonna be on him every day. I mean, the one thing I like about Cam is his attitude, man. Like that's something you ain't gonna see on film. His attitude towards learning, his attitude towards blocking, his attitude towards being, his competitiveness. I mean, it can be anything, man. The man wants to win. He wants to win. I mean, and those 50-50 balls with him, they're 80-20 balls. And he's one of the guys that, he looked like a basketball player when he came to my program. Now he looks like a football player. I mean, he honestly he got to 190 while he was here. 190. He's probably benching
he blocking
6 times.
I see him blocking. I see him making blocks.
Coach, he's physical, man. He's physical.
Yeah, he making the tough catches. He making the tough catches,
and he can separate.
But will he make that tough catch when Braylon Rice in that middle, though?
No doubt.
That's what I want to see. You know what I mean? I mean, he made some good catches, man. They solid. He got good hands, good height, good speed.
Number three in the post-grad.
Yeah.
And honestly, he's number 3 because he showed up every time, every day, every game. He didn't take a game off. I wish you had Myrtle Beach
number 3 in the ranking. He is number 3 in the
had Myrtle Beach game.
Yeah.
The run on the play he did on Myrtle Beach was crazy. I wish you'd had that one.
Man, I mean,
He shows up every game, man. And honestly, he had no days off. Even when he hurt, coaches, listen. Even when he hurt, he still show up and work. And that's another thing that people overlook. Yeah, these highlights are cool, but what you do when you don't feel good?
Exactly.
Right.
What you do what you do when your ankle hurt a little bit? He come to work, coach. Strap it up, man. He come to work.
Right. Somebody next level athletics asked how they can coach in the post-grad game. But next year we'll be looking for new coaches. So coaches out there who are interested in coaching in the game. I know we had a lot of post-grad coaches ask if they can coach in the game. This year we had this year it was a vendetta. It was some animosity that needed to be cleared from the air.
Yeah, I don't think they wanted to be on this game, coach, because it's gonna be it ain't gonna be pretty.
Yeah, this year you would have walked into a battle. So
already in trouble, man. Mama got the switch. Mama got the switch now. Everybody coming out of Ohio.
Right. So I mean, but next year, new level athletics, DM us, DM post grad recruits, and we'll talk and chop it up and we'll see how we're gonna do that. Because I mean, we want the best coaches possible because we coaching elite players here. I mean, some people could think it's a joke, but these guys are elite athletes. And I'm gonna tell you, about 90% of the players that who have played in the PGR Bowl have gone to college somewhere. And I'm not saying it's because of the PGR Bowl, but I'm saying that we find talent and we know what talent looks like. And when we find it, those guys, they go on to play college football from NAIA to Division I. So I mean, we're not taking credit for putting them into that university. Some of them have, gotten offers from being in the game and got on the spot offers, but some of them have gone on to play in Alabama and gotten Eastern Carolina and Miami. So I mean, guys have gone everywhere that have played in this game. So the talent is in the PGR Bowl. We got the talent. And you can ask the players that come to play, they would tell you that, hey, it's talent everywhere. So that's a fact. That's a fact. So if you don't think so, come out and see it. Come out and see it for sure.
Yep.
So I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see, man.
And I would hate to talk about receivers, man, without bringing Tyrese Mixon up too, man. He's
Tyrese Mixon. He's another good one.
Yeah,
he's another 6'5" guy that got 6'5", 190. That's a pure, and he's only 17. Everybody, he's only 17.
He's young. See, that's what post-grad is for, man. It's because him being 17, coming out of high school, going to college, that's a different 17. Him going to somebody's college in the spring.
Yeah,
Archie, Archie, you've been, say you work with these athletes. You know what I mean? So you know how it is.
It's different, man. When you have a kid at UCF, when you had a kid come in for spring ball and say they only 17, it's like an eyebrow, like a head scratcher. Like you only 17.
That was me, coach.
Time to develop. Yeah,
I went to school in spring at 17 in Miami. Yep. I was at spring practice. My first college anything, spring practice.
It come quick, don't it, coach?
It comes a lot quick. And honestly, like I said, I wanted to play. I didn't want to play around. I wanted to get in the system for them to see me and see what my talent was like. So, being very young, doing, like I said, man, he has 6 offers. Graceland, Ryan Hart, St. Thomas, Livingstone, Norwich, and he just had another one yesterday. I forgot what school it was. I didn't write it down, but the guy's picking up offers. And by the way, he has a 3.3. So
that's a 3.3.
Guy that's doing.
Look, he going up and get it. He just went up and got it.
He's going up and get it, coach.
Let's play that again. Quarterback threw it up. He went up and got it. That's a good catch. That's a good feature catch right there.
He's just a natural talent, coach. He's just a natural talent, and honestly, man, I'm ready to see what these guys are going to do when it's lights, camera, action.
Right.
When it's everybody's all-stars. And I ain't gonna lie to you, my first favorite drill on the first day is gonna be one-on-ones.
That's what I'm excited to see.
Got to.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, Archer coaching the DBs too. He coaches the DBs over there. So
who's going to cry?
Who's just talking and who's gonna play? Who just talking and will play? Let's get it.
Right. And the first year we did that. We didn't do this last year, but the first year we went straight. We had one-on-ones. We had a couple of college coaches out there. Allen University was one. And the one-on-ones, it was decent. You know what I'm saying? It was decent. Last year the one-on-one was a little bit better. You know, but this year I think the one-on-ones is gonna be sick. It's gonna be stupid, man. It's gonna be stupid this year, especially the O-line, D-line. I think those one-on-ones, because I mean we got some big boys this year on the O-line. We got and we got a solid O-line. You know, all ranging from 6'3", 6'5". I mean, we got guys from Europe. We lost Storm. His phone probably died or something. We got Jeffries. 6'4".
Yep.
Who else we got? We got let me see. We got Dwyer. Dwyer 6'5". 6'5" was Dwyer. He's
Omar Talley is 6'4", 270.
Yeah. Yep. So I mean we got the O linemen too, man.
They there.
Yeah, I mean we got some O linemen in the game. Rivers still is an O lineman as well, but from my understanding, he plays some D line too. So I want to see what he can do. He can do there. So I mean, man, we can go all night, man. We ain't gonna.
I want them to be nasty. I want the inner box to be nasty.
It's gonna be nasty,
violent, nasty, and you know, for me with that run game, you know, I definitely. Because I didn't say his name yet. But Jake Jenkins, I need somebody to open some holes for him so he can, show something.
No, let me tell you the story of Jenkins. Jenkins is persistent, man, because Jenkins, it was a misunderstanding when we was recruiting and evaluating Jenkins. But Jenkins, and we wouldn't even look at the I don't know what's going on. We wouldn't even look at the film. Then we looked at the film and got some understanding and clarity on Jenkins. Man, Jenkins he nasty, man.
He's a baller.
Yeah, Jenkins. He. This is the opportunity. Somebody should offer Jenkins after this game. He's shifty. He athletic. He can play both sides of the ball. He can play receiver. He can catch out the backfield. I mean, so and you got Jenkins, don't you?
Of course, Coach.
You
Coach, I just want to put this out there for anybody who thinks, you know, that this game is not bringing light to the to this prep school world. You know, you remember right from last year?
Yeah.
I just got a text from his coach. He made the all rookie CIAA.
First year. First year.
Livingstone.
You know who else did that? Yes, Kevin Larkin Jr. did that too. His first year. Kevin Larkin Jr. did that. Did that. Man, the list, it's more guys that have done that.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I just got this text, man.
That
sheds lights on this, man.
That is a true freshman.
And Livingstone got him from this game. He didn't have an offer from Livingstone.
They also picked up Kevin Larkin Jr. That's what I said. They know talent, man. Coach Williams, shout out to Coach Williams, man. He been showing love since day one. And I mean, he a real one. You know, hey, he know talent because Kevin. I mean, they get guys and guys unfortunately transfer and go Power 5 on them. But that's a testament to them understanding talent and they coaching. That means they coaching. They doing something right. You know what I mean?
They're doing something right, Coach.
Yeah, they doing something right. So that's good. Congratulations to Owen. And I mean, he got a story himself. You know what I mean? So these guys all got stories,
right
man.
here.
These guys all got
Came right
stories.
here.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So I mean, I'm excited to see.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I'm
crazy.
excited to see what happens this year, man.
Who's the next? Who's the next?
Right. I'm excited to see what happens this year. I mean, we had MVPs go on to South Carolina State and everything. I mean, yeah, like you said, who next? You know what I mean? Who finna come and show out? That's what I want to know. And I tell guys, hey, you got to come show out this game. You know what I mean?
Who's gonna eat too much Thanksgiving and get overweight?
Right. Right. Exactly. Who's gonna come out of shape, hurting? You know what I mean? So
going up first day.
Hey,
you know that happens.
Cramping.
You know that
ain't
happens.
drinking enough water.
You know that
I mean,
happens.
we take care.
Right, athlete.
We don't get too physical.
If you're watching this, get your mind right.
Right.
We working, man. We ain't playing. We still trying to get somewhere.
Right.
Everybody ain't got. You ain't coming to this All-Star game with the offer that you want.
Right.
Let's keep it real.
Right.
If you playing in this All-Star game, that means you want more.
Right.
We want more. Well, it's time to show more.
Right. Absolutely. Facts. That's a fact. So I mean, the coaches are asking for the list. I mean, we about to finalize this thing probably tomorrow. Storm and DeJuan, I'll probably do a silent draft and finish this thing up. And
are we doing a draft tonight?
Yeah. Storm ready.
That's what I want to know. Are we doing a draft tonight?
Storm is ready. See, I would have did it right now, but I know you want to be focused when you watching the film and evaluating your players.
Oh, Coach, I got people for that, Coach. You should have made it formal, man. I got people for that. I trust my coaches, man. They ready. Go.
You said they was on deck, waiting.
I had a meeting with them the first day, and I said, I'm trying to win. Who ain't trying to win? You can't be on my team. Everybody said, I'm trying to win, too. And I said, congratulations.
Hey, we have started the group chat with the teams and everything. So, I mean, hey, it's here. It's here. Hey, the season has the postgrads have done a great job of recruiting these guys and finding diamonds in the rough. Shout out to all the postgrads out there because y'all recruiting. Man, that's some real recruiting right there because it's a different type of recruiting. So shout out to all the postgrads recruiting these guys and bringing them in and giving them a second opportunity because it's needed, especially now with the portal. With the portal and everything else, it's needed. And I mean, it's taking something off the college coach's plate because it's so many different directions they can recruit from now. So they're giving these guys time. So hey, like I said, we can be on here all night, but we ain't gonna do that. Y'all gonna have to tune in again next week. Thanksgiving week. We're gonna do another show before the week. The week they arrive.
All right, so Wednesday. Ain't Thanksgiving Thursday?
Yep.
We're gonna do Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's try to get it.
We're gonna wake up and eat.
Yeah, let's try to get some of the coaches on, man. Ain't nobody got nothing else to do, but
right for tomorrow.
Right. Ain't nobody got nothing else to do.
I know I'm gonna be pre-cooking.
Right.
I'll be pre-cooking.
Right. Hey, we do a Thanksgiving special. Hey, everybody be in the kitchen. Everybody be in the kitchen talking football.
We're gonna talk about them big boys too.
Exactly.
Hey,
we ain't gave them enough love. That's the perfect time. That's the perfect time because we got Keenan Cummings from Georgia Knights. He nasty. You know what I'm saying? We got a few. Yeah. We got a few that's nasty. We ain't talking about them big boys enough. So that'll be our segment next week. We'll get the big boys some more love next week for sure. Because they ain't got enough yet. So, but hey, that's all we're gonna do for the night. Hey, I'm about to we're gonna see about this draft. I got it set up. I'm ready. We got 5 rounds. We can go ahead and see about it.
You need to call Fox and let's get it, man. We got till 10 o'clock.
Hey, I got it set up. I just gotta send it. In the group.
And I'm first. And I'm first.
That's what I just asked. Who's the next pick? I'm going to go back and look in the thread to see who the next pick is.
I can tell you right now.
Archie, you know who the next pick is?
I'm looking too. It was some controversy at the
It was
beginning.
some controversy.
That was some
Hey, it gets real in the
sure.
draft, man. The draft gets
What?
real.
So he got the next pick. He got the next
He
pick.
got the next pick.
Storm just had it.
Yeah, he got the next pick.
Oh, I gotta see. Hey, what was the position that was drafted last?
It had to be it looked like the Smalls.
DB.
It was DB.
Yeah, DBs. Yeah.
Amos is DB.
Yeah, that's who I got.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the next need for both teams. The next biggest need for both teams. See where we at, and then that's what I'm gonna put in for the next pick. Hopefully,
hey, tell your boy, man. Hey, tell your boy. After that 5 minutes, now I'm gonna get his pick. You don't want me to start picking his picks.
So real quick, so before we get off, so to explain to the people how the draft goes. So pretty much how we draft, man. We take two players, player versus player. Whoever's pick it is, say it's team exposure's pick. We send those two players the team exposure, and they pick the two that they pick the one of the two that they feel would best fit their team. The teams get 5 minutes to pick. If you don't pick in 5 minutes, the pick goes to the next team. We keep this thing, it's fun, man. We keep it fun. We try to make it even as possible. I can't stand those, uneven all-star games or whatever. This ain't just a regular all-star game. We different over here. We want it to be competitive. We want it to be entertaining. We want to be able to show the talent, so we can't have it lopsided, because everybody is a baller on, like you said, the highlights. So we don't want to just go off of that. So we look at the consistency from high school to post-grad. We don't just look at post-grad. So that's how we get some of the players, and that's how we are able to consistently get dogs for this game. Because we want to see if you're doing the same thing you were doing in high school, then you probably that guy, because you're on a different level with different people, different team, and you still doing the same thing. Then that means you that guy. So we look at the consistency of the players. We look at their height and weight. I mean, unfortunately, that is just what it is. But this year we got some smaller guys in there this year. We got some 5'8", 5'7". We got a lot of them. Yep. We got a lot of 5'7" in this game this year. And they moving. I mean, Nick Venezia is one. He's one of the shorter guys. So I mean,
say his name all day, but Chris Washington is one too.
Yeah, Chris Washington is one.
I see him too.
Yeah, Chris Washington's a dog. I mean, he ain't. We got some guys that ain't big,
and he got a 3.9.
Yep. And then that's the other thing. So then guys had to have a 2.3 GPA or higher. And we do check in on this. Unfortunately, we have to let guys go because they don't have the qualifications, but we try to make sure that these guys are ready for college, whichever level tries to pick them up. So all these factors play into the guys who get picked for this game, and to how they get picked on their team. And if you're getting picked by Storm, trust me, he done did some research. He done did some research.
If you ain't getting picked by me, I done did some research.
Dang, Art.
Hey man, I like what we got.
Hey,
I like us.
Hey, it don't mean you ain't good. It just means you ain't the right fit. That's what it means.
I don't know
what that mean.
I don't know how to use it.
I mean, I don't know how to use it. You just ain't for me. It ain't you, it's me.
Hey, go ball against me, man. If you can ball against me, I'll say I made a mistake.
Hey,
I want to say that.
See, the thing is, they don't know who was picked for who in the draft. They don't know which one was picked.
Not yet.
That's the thing.
Not yet.
They just know that they on the team. They don't know who, if they got picked or if they was the man that was the default guy. Yeah, if you the default guy, hey, that means you got some explaining to do. I mean, you got some explaining to do.
Hey, And that's what makes it so fun about the draft, man, because you don't, you can choose one, but sometimes your other picks, they come, because the other coach didn't pick you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and this happens.
I got to do my homework too. And I got to make you all, no matter how much, I think you can.
Right. And it's happened. It's happened. Because it's happened where guys don't get picked and they go the default guy, they go to the other team and they be the guy who make the difference. And they the difference maker in the game. You like, man. So hey, everybody just gotta come with their A game and do their thing. But that's how we do this thing. That's how we've been doing it the last 2-3 years. We on year number 3. And we going strong, getting better. And I'm excited about this year and the players that's playing in this game. We got a great group of guys. Coach Arch has talked to a lot of them. I mean, he can attest their character has been, so far shown to be good character guys. Because I mean, you've talked to almost all 60 of them, right, Arch?
Yeah, I mean, just talking to the guys, they're just as much as us. They excited too.
Right.
I mean, they ready to show on. The goal is, like you said, Coach, is they need. I want them to have fun, but at the same time, this business.
Straight
right.
business.
You want to find a home. You trying to find a home, man. I mean, we doing this for y'all. We want to, put y'all on the spotlight. We bringing college coaches out here for y'all. At the end of the day, if you want a home, how bad you want it? Like Coach Storm said, you coming for more. How bad do you want more?
Right.
So you gotta show us, man. But yeah, these kids, man, like you said, respectful. They come. You could tell they come, from a good background. They just want to play ball, man. They want to play ball.
Yeah.
They have football as a priority in their lives, and you could tell that it is. So I'm excited to see these guys in person, put a name to a face, and most of all, just see him work.
Fact.
That's it.
So we got Robert Barritz. He just asked what team he was on. I think he's on Team Exposure. Barritz,
I don't remember it. Team Exposure. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, Robert Barritz. He's a Romanian. He's a Romanian DN outside linebacker. He went to I believe so. Let me look. He was one of the early picks. When we had to maneuver some things. He's on your team, Robert Barritz.
Oh, Robert Barritz, get ready.
Yeah, Robert. He's from Romania. So we got a guy from Romania, and the other guy is from I forgot, Bristol. So we got 2 Europeans. Last year we had a European. I think he was I can't remember where he's from. We had a European.
He was a receiver. He was on my team. I remember him.
Yeah, he's big, man. And he didn't get picked up. It's unfortunate because I think he had a great potential. But so this is our 3rd year with some European guys.
I like that, Robert.
Yeah. What Robert say? Oh, he said, I am coach. Ready to ball out. Robert say ready to ball out.
Everything that's white. Hey, Robert, hit everything that's white. And white jerseys, hit everything that's white.
Let's do it, man.
I love it, man. This is getting me excited. I can't wait.
Port days are what? We 15 days out, Coach.
That's not a long time. 2 weeks and 1 day. Get ready, man. Lights, camera, action. First practice, you already know it's gonna be off the chain.
Under the lights, too. Under the lights. We gotta go get it.
I always love when they first walk in the hotel, man, and all the people in the hotel just looking at all the boys walk in. Because they look the part too. So all the people everybody, you can see everybody in the hotel looking like, okay.
What's this?
What's going on here? This different. Hey, but I can't wait either.
Can't wait to go to Orlando.
Right.
Thankful for the opportunity.
Man, I appreciate you for being a part. If y'all don't know Storm, Coach Storm is a board.
Lost coach.
Nah, it's all good. Yes, sir, man. I just can't wait to see these guys ball out.
It's
gonna be a great thing.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got baby Storm on the way. So hey, you gotta show love, man. It can't just be about football. It's about life and family and showing love too. But
Yes, sir.
hey, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Hey, next week we'll talk about them big boys, and let's try to finish this draft up.
Next time we on, man, it's only a week away, 8 days away. Next time we on, after Thanksgiving, 6 days. See you there.
Hey, let's go.
See you there.
All right, fellas, I'll holler at you.
Holla.